Hi guys. Yeah, anxiety can be really crippling, really disabling, because a lot of people think of it as in a negative perspective. But I'm going to try and make it into more of a positive perspective, so it can help people like learn their anxieties a bit more. Because the more negative you think about anxiety, the more you're going to feel, I don't know, more anxious, I suppose. So this is the ways to lower your anxiety. Take hot baths. Just relax with candles. Talk to friends and family, anyone that's closest to you about your anxiety disorder. Tell them your fears, because you shouldn't be ashamed of your fears. The more secret you keep anxiety, the more anxiety you're going to have, and you don't want that for yourselves. So getting the right help, the right strategies to cope with your anxiety can just lower it and make you feel a whole lot better. Personally, my anxiety experience is dreadful. When I get anxious, my limbs feel very numb, like I'm not on the planet. I get sickness sometimes and headaches, but usually I get the bad limbs, the weak limbs, sickness, and the rapid heartbeat. Okay, now feeling like this is really scary because you're more aware of your body, how it's working. Now, when you're not anxious, you don't think of how your body's functioning. But you're more aware of how it functions. It doesn't function in a very great way when you're anxious. Okay, because what happens when you're fearing danger is that you are so convinced something bad's going to happen, so your body goes into the fight or flight response and sets all off these horrible physical sensations that terrify you. And when you constantly think of these terrifying thoughts, the more physical symptoms it's going to create for you. But they're only sensations like emotions. They're not harmful in any way. Anxiety is just, it's good to have anxiety. We need anxiety to survive. It's the survival mechanism to danger. Okay, you don't actually have to be facing danger. You can just have a really bad thought in your own home to create like a panic attack or loads of anxiety. Now the symptoms could last periods of time. It could last a few hours, a few minutes. It could last days or months or years. But never leave it untreated. You need some special help from a cognitive behavioural therapist, psychiatrist, something like that, and friends and family. Okay, you need support and help with your anxiety, because like I said, if you leave it untreated, if you don't tell anyone, it's going to make it worse. Never be ashamed of your fears. Everyone fears something. They don't usually tell you. You fear something, okay? They might go, I'm not scared of rats and spiders, but generally they actually are. Okay, now everyone gets scared of something in their lifetimes, okay? They might not have told you this. Everyone gets apprehensive and everything. People face stressful situations in life, places they don't want to go, which is stressful. Might be starting your driving lessons, starting a new job, meeting new people, meeting someone's family, which is terrifying, I find. Okay, now even getting married can be quite terrifying. It's a complete change. It's stressful. You got to get everyone together, the invitations out. You know, it's stressful. But some people get more stressed than others. Now, it's not a good thing. You need to be quite calm, okay, to lower your heart rate, to feel more relaxed and at ease in yourself, so your muscles don't feel as tensed up, okay? Because with anxiety, it gives you these horrible sensations. Now, just relax, okay, and picture yourself in a lovely, exotic place, like, say, the beach or something, with birds fly around on a hot, sunny day, and you're lying down on the sand, and all you can feel is sand. And actually get your hand and grab the sand, and just really imagine it. So you could probably create this thought really well and easily in your head, because people with anxiety usually are quite creative anyway with their thoughts, because they're convincing themselves something bad's going to happen, so they're getting all creative, creating all these bizarre, horrible, nasty thoughts in their head. So this means you could create a nice happy thought, surely. So picture yourself on that beach. If it doesn't work, try something like a bath, a counsellor, a friend to talk to right now, and tell me if that's helping. People cope differently with anxiety. Some people don't cope at all with it, they just suffer and suffer and suffer, but some people can easily learn their anxiety. Now, there's a thing called Anxiety Rescue Remedy Betch, which you find from your local chemists. If not, you find it in your local supermarket, like a Sainsbury's or Tesco's or Walmart, say in the USA. And it comes in a little box, yellow box, Rescue Remedy Batch, and it's nothing but herbs, no harsh added chemicals inside it whatsoever. It's just herbs, and it just helps ease your anxiety a little bit more. It's quite expensive, it's like £9 for a little bottle, but it really does help. It tastes a little bit like whiskey. I think it's got some added alcohol actually into it. And now you dab a little bit on your tongue, or you could put some in a glass of water, and you sort of like wish that round, and then you sort of sip it. We'll just do the tongue thing. It's 4 drops each, and it really can help in the long run. Okay, guys, any more questions about anxiety, please get back to me. Don't suffer alone, don't be ashamed. If you prefer to talk to me privately, go ahead and do so. If not, comment below on my videos. For any horrible comments, I'm gonna delete them because I can't be bothered, because people that suffer with anxiety disorders or any other illness, condition, or whatever, you know, name it out there, okay, are actually suffering badly, but you can't really see it, okay, because when it's mental you can't physically see it. So don't judge people about having anxiety, because everyone gets nervous at times. That's all anxiety is. It's nervousness, but it's more higher of nervousness, okay. So if you had like nervousness on a scale of 1 to 10, anxiety would beat that onto 11. So there you go. Okay, that's about anxiety. Now, try to have anxiety-free day if you can. It is horrible, it's powerful, it takes over you sometimes. But don't let it beat you, okay? And talk to family and friends and anyone closest to you about your anxiety disorder. Thank you for listening. Sorry for the picture, it's because my microphone's a bit clearer when I'm nearer to it. Okay, bye.